And with that, we shall say, hello, hello, everyone, welcome back to more Genshin Impact. Get up there, Moan. I was close. We are back to with Genshin Impact. Pretty much last time, we pretty much did a live bench of the Archon quest. And now it's from our YouTube. Do not know why. Just thought I don't know. But yeah, this time ever, we're just gonna be doing the Archon quest, but hopefully we can do a hotline mode. But what happened to my internet?
Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales.
Wait a second, Chippo now. I don't know. Internet has always been that type of thing, I guess. Who knows? But what are we gonna do today? Well, like I say, the Archon quest. Really? Poka beneath Musoko. Dude, really? Oh, is this piece of shit? I was looking around it, and now I have to deal with that. I mean, it looks really nice, but it's in front of something else. But before we go over that, I have some rules to do. Unfortunately, you once almost escape from my grabs every second fucking time. Why may I ask? Well, and just like that. So we are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, you can go 30, 35, 34, give or take. So, a spool, and let's hope we get it. Gee, thanks. I could lose the 15 minutes. But if I don't lose it... Here we go. Moment of truth, I think. Why now? I say right fucking now. How many of us stand? 6, maybe 7?
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Nefer, head of the Curatorium of Secrets. You may have heard a few rumors about me, but don't let that trouble you. Fact or fiction, I assure you it won't impact our collaboration.
God fucking damn it. Gee, thanks. I'm feeling so good. Now I need to figure out whether I want a C1, or whole weapon. I have a new character to build. Yippee-ki-yay, mamacita. Let's see. You. Gain 150 fanfare and additional 100 repeat quiz. Tallies more. Okay, so fanfare is with you. Maximum fanfare 400, 100 to 150. Conversion 450. I mean, you gotta think about some of this stuff. Right, I almost forgot. You. It's A1. Base damage from Lunar Bloom caused by Never performance is increased by 6% of elevator mastery. And that is also boosted by Fell Fossil. Whatever that is. God fucking damn it. Let's go ahead and deal with this. So we can actually go for it. What's that over there? What is a fucking machine? Found the green robot. Not yet. Are you going to tell me that I need to do all of this? Wait, either that or we gotta be, Kaka 3, you're back already? Back me so why are you so? Hello. Haven't you said anything yet? I don't, I am, I'm on 5%, so Kofake Chuplins, Moonmade Kuta, Oh Steel, Talented by Unbelief, Internet, please do not be another initiates. Wait, we got something. That sucks. Like, I'm trying to, like, do 2 in 1, but thanks to my internet. Spirit known as, Jogo 88. God, fucking damn. It's just yada. Is it his mama? What? I got you. Question mark. There's a whole of nothing. Moving my mission. What's that accent? Promise. We never heard about can we perfect. So I'm not fucking put my identity aside for now. So why not showing her face? They usually get more people to help. Help others level resistance if I call back up and dealing with much worse. There's a nosebleed. That's why I'm having help those like you too. Wow, that's an ingenious way. Damn it. Subdue reliable football plane. To attend borders across this Kavaki topplings. First moon channel led on this the Kavaki in little clap weave. I'm spinning unstable, but things have gone worse since those 2 large rocks fall from the sky. So do we have to deal with this? I'm probably because that is super unreliable. How can I give it a little first player does it make me bad? Business besides I'm not coming to players fix this we use a science. Obvious science. There's a calculation those 2 zones filled with perfectly powerful co-fighting engines. Why is plenty of particularly messed up? Symbols we're gonna fight fighting with fire we use co-fighting charge fragments hit those players possess angles and increasing plane. We made it. Huh. I'm sorry, she's also a movement. Maybe do something. Is that why? Because she's also part of the 5 and 7 mission. A Crockett 3rd was it? Most of the models, the loser fellows in which are playing Cracker stay on with a large stuff for still weapon outside, but no stop bleeding like crazy and take a few steps in. It's because we have the Kofake, like system with the blood. Oh, maybe the. Might actually no. We were pretty much against start this a long ass time, so maybe it's because we aliens. And about 17 solution makes no one that tries it. I've been counting on you, as you should not. Let me in. Okay. It's now available. No, it's not. Starting with fragments. Okay. And looks like something. Huh. Interesting to say with these. Oh. Whoops. Take some time for it to actually go well. I mean, this isn't the thing with it. Okay, so okay, I don't know. So how long is this gonna take is a bit of a question. I tried. Nope. Huh? Okay, where am I supposed to be going? Build the fragment and fragments at the stone. I have no clue. Chat English, please. There we go. Where was? I mean, I pick it up somehow.
Time to get.
Well, there we go. If only I knew what it would do. So I guess that's what you were supposed to do. Okay, so search for more fragments. Hang on. Nope. I saw something.
Time to go.
Why did I do that? No. Just small. Oh, too big. A small group of characters. Too big. Well. Yeah, I did this for quite a while now. Don't you know, guys? Two and a three and a four combined to make a ship.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Gee, thanks. Looks like we can leave through here. Wait, I'm seeing over there. Maybe there's another way. I also wanted those over there. But explain to clubs and episode scaling. Good thing we managed to find another exit. But if I net by my one tries to get it, she might get himself trapped. Like I had no idea cover, but both alright. I mean, some of these are kind of interesting in some cases, but I mean, it's all about the lore within Tebai, like underneath it all. Power range. Venice mechanic. In Hassan Alley, no way I miss a Pacific recall function. Huh. Maybe, but I also need blue, I think. Yay, science! Depends on who you are. Oh, probably how I'm gonna get the other treasure chest. You know, ID. No, interesting. No new one, huh? Shit. Yep, again. So, are you gonna tell me you're evil? Because I would like to know. Oh, Grace, just like that alley too. It's more stable. Is this all part of the plan? No need to pay it, just minor seconds, nothing to worry about. I just look again for chaos. Time to be first chaos state. I'm just need to nudge it back to normal. Think about it this way. If things have already gone far behind in haste, but there's no left for it to get any worse. Oh, there's always something that can get any worse, you know that, Chad. I try to look like whose name was supposed to. I didn't know. I mean, it's kind of like it just kind of like that. It has to be in someone like this. Oh, in some cases, like I understand, but come on. Trust in power science. Hero and Elysia. Someone else you too. And who are you? I'm Noah's first path beyond the way but the Vandron nectar drawn better a mother to all. So now blessings turn into a gathering spot for priestess. Sound like part of a line, but it's the first one which I use a larger percent. True business would never get any secrets about the powers wrong. Another fraud in a power would ever plan to be kind. Oh my god, he declined. She's to transfer the plot the world and fool quite a few. But that's like a video. Pastor got a weird persistence right here. I doubt it. And you can see through your disguise. The mask covers determine that I just what monsters actually in that scene. That should play the role. It's a belief are not masked, it's meaning that some fails can be seen and others not. Sounds profound. Is not, if nothing else, she sounds more beastie than you, but not, yeah. I can't but agree. Yes, that's also the trick. Here's the trick. Yeah. And also, sweet knows that I passed the first weather trick. I go to my car, hidden the fragment, and look inside the moon mode. Is that right? Yada yada yada. Don't drink in the quains. Use the moon card as favor. You know, blessings. The partner. Hey, just a hot dog. At least I think so. Build the tapestry. I mean, I don't think she's a bad person. Victims, she stole our gum, and but she can't fool me. I knew she was a fake the instant laid her eyes. I'm sorry, but I think you was fake. Yeah. Da. Oh, no, she likes more. Yeah. On the wind, she's a fake. Wait, catch up. I'm just now take a fucking bag. It's because they have to, like, Oh, we knew. So you say when this whole place is needed. Oh, until I can actually finish this. Hello. Hero of Elysium. Alright, he was Polo. I remember the fucking impossible. Wait, please. Supposed to think about it before your eyes. I know you would give it a fight. I guess I have to give it a blessing to head. Wait. Come on. Because this is the way it was having. Demands it. I would take longer to do too much for this on both of our god. Spider's not. Sooner we then the new god would drip the whole intruder. What are you talking about? Caps in the United States stars. There's no place for her in the way where God was born. You were talking about me? Wait, were you? Go back to us. Where's the fragments? And yada yada. Blah, blah, blah. On comes to end. We meet again. So, answers do you not? When it comes to pathway open here and there, I shall wait and record stage. Everything already? There was not kill. Oh look, it's an asshole.
Stand with me. Grow. Share my knowledge.
You know, I don't think I realized this.
Surrender!
Wind strike.
Out of my way. Our bond is strong.
Fine.
Commit to memory.
You don't think that we have all this? Unbelievable doesn't find the she is no take control plus my son to guess. We'll be given the head of hills and place it in the summer. First things first, let's gather that we make carry on the island, extract last fragments of moon and mail, and establish a destroy the plus effort. Yes, and let's also hope we can actually get through this.
Alright, this'll do.
I would like to also point out that I am not EVP. Like I have not begun fully like max out the level of both Idol and Llama. Llama is getting close, but just a second. There you are.
Our bond is strong.
Let's get this before we get ourselves killed. So it was very dark booty, and now it's become very shiny. Oh wait. I always find myself stuck into these things. Right. So it's bad to say. Okay, it's once over there. Wonderful to know. That's Hydro. Like, it's just a small little piece, but... Hi.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. He's staying condemned.
Wrong way. Come on, baby, come on. There we go.
Your penance is due.
Dissipate. Lightning purified.
Wind strike.
Grow.
Can you take damage?
I'll settle this.
There we go.
All right, this'll do.
There you are. Hi, goodbye. Go over there.
Our bond is strong.
Whee! And it took 16 years for it to have built. Okay, you say you're the fucking middle.
Dissipate.
Don't think I see you. Oh, don't think I don't. Hey, question, what is it looking like right now? Now you... 76. Not once. Ain't just one of you.
Our bond is strong. Make yourselves at home. Commit it to memory.
Judgment is upon you. He's stay condemned. Your penance is due.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Guilty.
Stand with me. Out of my way.
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Grow.
Through me, justice is served.
Let's get all of that.
Wealth is the foundation on which civilization is built.
Shit. Right now is chill. Maybe I need to close one and restart the other. I don't want that. Statues. Ha! It kinda genius, not gonna lie.
It's all yours.
Was that truly needed? Is a better question. I can do the other one, but Covenant turbulence has been neutralized. Would you play without accidents and along the way? But we can say I'm mistakes, conflict. I've been investigating with affairs and work is tough situation like this. But when not I hear on your own, should other scouts help you that way? Well, see, I mean, guess what? I suppose I could come quick. I guess it would be I couldn't even quite a thing. But we were able to just walk in. And now territory is not so common. It truly holds back people inside the walls. But the ones that build within the hearts. Fair point. So it's really getting up for the house. Wait, don't ask that question. Let's see, though. I want to try solving the use of warbots. You probably know this already, but that's most of yeah. Although my plan went well this time, maybe I could finally convince those black-headed, those face stating about the conservative higher-ups to reconsider the stats. I mean, targets a lot more, maybe she can do it. Taking the wobbles were part of our operation, says we're seeing the clear bet, part of our success. Yeah, it was being constructive. Maybe closer over the part and explain it with Steve. Probably would work with it. But hey, it's not this time, that wasn't next time. I can push it for one day. One day is a very big difference, I believe they will. They're about to be. Okay, but before we talk about the future, those two big walks, they flew off in direction. What? Daddy, and if we go that way, we name the code of first everything. So maybe that. It's someone strange lady, you know, the one who seems to be more pristine that you don't find out and saying she's head. You beg my heart, Batman. Even now, instead the suspicious lady's priestess and his smoke fist in the eye. Anyway, I'm sure she was just bluffing because, well, Gordon first evidence was over 500 years ago. Oh, gee, thanks. And Japan's sacred sites, years ago, Lady which I know, which is the fourth, we made it seal shut. Shen does, Lady Bogasia, Session, another winning ID, playing, am I gonna need to try to tap it just a little problem. Thanks for my help, okay. Putting in stone, the north wind of South Spa fragment shall no longer. Shall no longer? Well, I think maybe it was the lady Alice prayers, probably. Anyway, thank you, and we meet again. Yay! We can finally do. So it was because of like someone over here, or like it was part of it. It was more or less part of it. Yeah, it had to be I had to get those and put it over there. Oh, hey, treasure.
It's all yours.
Like, I mean, being meaning to do this, but when it was a good time. I mean, let's be honest. Ava, what is she to do? Hiding in the shadows. Well, gee, thanks. I think I'm just gonna get the treasure chest and then finally start on the quest. Yeah, they had a treasure chest. I'm still kind of surprised I got Never in one pull.
The wind knows it.
Our bond is strong. It's all yours.
I don't want to go. Natural market, need
Time to
lotion
go.
breakfast. Sometimes they don't really need. Sometimes they don't really need. Hello.
Find anything you like? Stand with me.
Here we go. One Luna Sigil. And all of these are spiral bears. Oh, right. What do you get? Not bad. I've been getting a lot of energy recharge, which is really good. But not for me. Okay, he wants some. Gonna make sure which one is which. I can do you. Seal Chronicles. I know. Okay. Who's at who? And that's almost I just need 3 more points. I mean, that's what good at. So 76, 72. How many do you expect me to do every single little thing in this?
The
No.
criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I got both. Might as well. And I just need just a few more. I am not going to do the little section. I mean, now is what? Ouch. Actually, I did. I do remember, like, I was doing use you got up to 30, or like you got. I would like I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't like sold. I would have sold those. Interest enough. Who would have thunk? Long one. What are you? Hi. Hello. Good. I can finally get others. I already got the one in this area. Now it comes down to how many do I have? I mean, I did not expect this to be part of it, but part of the story, part of the story. Worship the statue. 1720. I think I freeze frame. Now, let's finally kick off the archon quest. Finally. Maybe I should. Like, I have to take a look at the weapon. Weapon of Mass Destruction. Weapon of Waves. Truth. Crit rate is increased by 8%. Crit damage. Ooh, good. When equipped character uses an element skill, they can element mastery. When Lunar Boom is triggered, damage to opponent. They can move on truth. Crit damage increased by 24%. When both of Secrets of Lies, Move of Truth effects are activated, at the same time the results of both effects will be increased by 50%. Aha. Yeah. It's also a really good thing that I was able to get I mean, how much is more Egyptian than anything else? I mean, if you take a look at her, you would think it like, but she's more not. Just take a look. Now I might have to ask a lot of questions. It leads to them dream of the lane, but then the moon, Shadow of Legacy. Yep. I mean, okay, sometimes you get to carry, like, it's like the dollar situation, I think. I might be looking at this one, but This challenge should be over here. I don't know. I mean, it's nice. I mean, hey, all you really need to do is just go over to the location of where they are, and then bam, bam, boom, you're done. You can even fast travel and all that jazz. I had to. You know what the big question is? Like, I doubt it. Just only be out of 2 days, max. Set photo. None. It was little reactions. Quite a bit. I do think I have like pretty good those. I said it. Oh, I did not set it. So, ooh, that's good. Why do I have better stats? I mean, I was just thinking like I was getting some really good stats on some of these. Lord behold. Good fuck Jesus Christ. Why do you have a defense? It should be enemy mastery. Yeah, that's good. Well, it looks like I have like some equipment for her. Alrighty. I need to see what her improvement is gonna be. Because that's another section. Like it's depending on how you build her. And she could be going for every mastery, could be going for good damage, or maybe even attack. Depending on her upgrades. But let's get on going. About time too.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to?
I was forgetting his
Only he
name.
was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Hello, Nawasha.
Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
Of course.
A wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away. Come on, let's go.
A nation that doesn't exist. Conaria? Made a planes have a koi. Okay, should know this. Koi. What is that? And welcome back. Hopefully this time things can be chill. Hopefully. I doubt it, but hopefully it helps. And we're still looking good as well now. And here comes the tower. Yep. It just fucking sucks as well now. Shit, Louis, dude. Hopefully he's could be chill. But also like about 3 times get over here. So what are we supposed to do here? Got a phosphor enclave. I almost forgot. Wrong one. Mobiles because I'm gonna try to get the weapon. History. Just in case. 5, 10, 15. 15. I'm gonna be fucking. It's gonna be the time. I'm gonna be. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Ooh, that's a new one. Moose Weaver Dawn. Increase enemy burst damage by 20% when the equipment carriage entry capacity does not exceed 6 to 40 of the element rolls. Increase additional attack. Interesting enough. Ooh. And what about this? Oh, we got 2 in the same one, Grandma. After Charles' attack hit upon the enemy mastery is increased by 72 for 10 seconds after enemy skill hits. Enemy mastery increased by another 48. So 120 for 10 seconds after he then charged by for 10 seconds after the enemy skill hits. So charge attack the enemy skill. That's if he hits. Fun. They kinda suck. Like, I highly doubt it, but just in case. 19. Thank you for the boost, champs. Thank you for the boost. Another one of you. Just enough. That should be 40, so 55, give or take. No. I'm confused. I will. Well, I tried.
Any leads?
Nope.
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost.
It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flint's?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone. Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Aino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Oh, you dead.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Yeah, kinda fast.
Get over there, quick!
So, hello! Nice catch.
Why is he attacking the damselette? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
Go, 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 gotcha. Go, 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 time to live.
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Ever your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
Uh-oh.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
Heady Rain, that's like that, but oh well.
That was too close.
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's one of the five sinners.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
Kind of like he
We
wanted
weren't
to.
there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon...
Me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Sorry about that. I thought internet died. Okay, so
Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met.
who is this VA is a better question. Internet take a chip though.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off.
Are they
My
dead?
squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
He is supposed to be
Maybe I'm part
powerful.
of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self. Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why is the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
Because I came into this town, or this country, whatever you call it. There's always seemed to be a problem in one form or two. Usually it's because I am, or usually it's because of the victory, or usually it's because people. Oh, either that is becomes of a supernatural type of thing. Sometimes it's all the above. You get used to it. Huh, I see. Good for ya!
It's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
I know brings fuck up to speed about what happened.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it.
More or less.
So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this wild hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
Ding!
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
Usually.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rarir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
It's all because of me.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Escape!
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rarir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rarir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest,
The frost moon was the brightest, and the iridescent moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power, enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the frost moon's power, and the eternal moon's marrow resides within the traveler.
Okay, so who's
Hold
the...
on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, this solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
Never.
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the...
I hate to see her when she's in bad mood.
We're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I think I might have to stop YouTube for a while now. Kinda sucks. Because, like, it's just way high. And the feel of be dead, yeah. Hopefully, like, it helps, but man, I kind of wish it helps, but like, you must also know I'm winning this on one PC, so yeah, it kind of hurts.
I promise it's nothing big.
I'm gonna do it
It
3
seems like
things.
you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean the knave?
You could tell me that. I have her in my
To
party.
speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Everything seems lost, I thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she is later on. Why does she not? I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with Iridescent moon mirror. At this point, I had no choice but to go along with Columbina's plan. I mean, do you have anything else?
Is that a no, then?
We're only doing this to stop Rainweir.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Last time I checked, he almost killed you.
Any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
How dare you?
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Oh, was she genuinely trying to introduce Copy new flames? Maybe all the corners is just that. They actually get along. Best friends!
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
So I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do.
Ways you wish
The
to stay.
Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
The opposite. She says that, but she's the one who's craving and they agree to help Columbina.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
We better not keep fucking the others waiting.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Listen.
Uh-oh.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
I think she can deal with them.
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapon system.
Just be careful, okay?
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
And he's one up on you too. Which I find the most hilarious.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Ooh. Oh. Ah. I'm living my dream. Aye, bye. Oh, that's my health. I thought I killed you. What's this heal? Dun, 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 dun. Hi, bye. Dun, 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 dun. Making the explosion, the more damage it has. Dun, 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 dun. What's next? I'm in my sights.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
The person on the left. Oh wait, he's my son. You must protect him at all costs. Where am I getting hurt? There you are.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold.
Hi. Headshot, 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 headshot. Ah.
Finally, the Raider himself. Time to.
Hey.
Where'd he go?
Ow.
Uh-oh.
That was it.
Polonia, get him!
Yes, boss. Oh.
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big!
Hold on, I want to fight.
Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Hello. Hi. There. I can't draw my secrets. And I will play chess.
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Why he's a big
Good
joke.
deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost Moon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice.
Don't just anything,
I guess
Jordan.
this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
Great. Now I have to kill
I'm
her
not sure
too.
exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
No.
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
You may be a ordinary businesswoman, but you're also a ordinary businesswoman who can kick my motherfucking ass.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rarir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
That's how they get you.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
That was fast. She has little stubby legs.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
How's the wood doing?
You wanna make it big and not cry? It's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Notcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And wouldn't you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangamabe is nothing if not generous. Let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
Because we might gonna need them.
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor, dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Notcry in the near future. If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not! I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
You mind what you
Say
say?
I'm borrowing it, alright? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
So what's this all about?
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
You might not want to sleep with us, but although...
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
I'm laying down the ground was fair when we'll be joining.
Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Guess you're dead.
I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian.
Yeah, sort of.
Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected.
Yeah.
Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
This is really interesting because we get to explore like Conway in a way. Make a total of 50 wishes. Thank you. I still also need to make a good build for you. I need to. Says I have you 61 over 250. Where's mastery? Almost 600. That has crit damage. Oh, that's rank 3. 4 piece. And we can up for you. C3, of course. A few strange storage boxes is hidden extra cabinet. Everything is neatly organized. Lab seems to be enjoy a bit of a comfortable life. Is always something with us. A note. And hen with a note.
Hi, River. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Uh-oh. I just had a thought, and let's see if it comes true. Turn on the table.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it.
The Alondis.
Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Most of the we need now is on my identities of Everdale. It's cool that the other was a ordinary economy, or at least they were passing themselves as one. Although had we deemed with here anything, it's now that you no step. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of that, you notice a page that shallow indication along the bottom. The previous page has been torn out, but now its contents remain mystery.
Did Rerir rip it out himself?
Most likely. But paint marks like this leave a trace. With something like chocolate to add some color, you might need to find the right angle. When Never looks around, you soon find a chocolate pencil on the desk. Before long, she had restored the missing words. Compared with the forgotten handwriting from before, these lines had to be scored in a rougher but haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them in was in a emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that?
I
The
have a
burial
feeling.
place of a fallen moon.
I have a feeling, I have a fucking 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 feeling.
Rerir, over here.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Dane! Oh, and, Vediflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court. He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vediflin, Dainsleif's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
Huh. Okay.
Felindis? You're back early?
Okay.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vediflin showed up today, too. You know, Dainsleif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vediflin. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
What was his job?
You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, But if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobody's. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
Damn.
Thelindis, It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Be careful, if you dig too much, you could be dead. Ha! I just realized now we are supposed to be the never of review in this situation. Leave the hunt. Hello.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Ray here of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Venster King,
how do
now
you
guides our
do?
nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rahier of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too.
He makes a scary butt. Damn.
Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Uh-oh.
Rarir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like.
Yeah.
I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
Do not. Whoop, she's dead.
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rahier of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rarir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thelindis. Rarir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there.
Fair
Why would
point.
her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
The better question is, what was she going to do after that?
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rurir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Well, bit much.
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
Almost like it was a
I'm
movie.
just as curious as you are, but the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
Yeah, but also...
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay, too.
Well, we got a way
Especially
to
the
escape,
group with
so...
the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Okay. And that's us.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
We just have to sneak past.
Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rare. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Be that as it may, we still have to try.
Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
For Paimon, that's impossible. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, hi. Sneak, 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 sneak. Oh, this is fucking why. I do know what this is. Stink, 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 stink.
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted.
Stink, 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 stink.
Phew, that was a close call.
Stink, 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 sneaky, stink, 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 stink. Yep. Stink, 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 stinky, stink, stink. Why, thank you. Stink, 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 stink.
Watch out! It's coming this way!
Did you see some of that? Nope. Stink, 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 stinky, stinky, stink, 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 stink,
Keep
stink,
going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle.
stink, stink, stinky, stink, 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 stinky, stink, stink, stink.
There's no end to these things.
Surely there must be another way out. You hear something? No, John. I never hear a thing. Oh. Looks like you were right, John. You heard something.
Fire.
Fire! Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Took long enough, Dave. Oh. That was quick. How come you cannot do that every time I try to use it in the floor 12?
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Back in St. Jordan.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
Doubt it. You will think so, bitch.
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Yeah, we did.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
Feminine!
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
The big question is why?
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
And now everyone is over there. It is Mother! Return to the secret base and discuss the next steps. Interested to say the least? Oh, 200 way over there. Okay. I will see. Go quick. I still need to do the Wonderland type of thing. I gotta make some things. I'm here. We help. Okay, so where were we? Is a better question. We were somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. I think. Anything we just ding. I mean, it takes a minute or two. Check it. Enter mini place. We have entered the place of the meetings. Hello.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Niffer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some.
And we are back. Like I say, Arlecchino meet Farka, Farka meet Arlecchino. Both of you should be able to clear floor 12 by yourselves.
Surely it can't be.
Oh, it can be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
I just thought of that one too. But...
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a tea party buddy.
She's also a friend.
Well-informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, we have friends. A lot.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
What? This tension is very high. I'm gonna cook somewhere with it with a knife. Would you like the tension to be put quips?
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino was instrumental in helping us save the whole Fontaine.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles.
Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, also, some of them are really nice people. Take it like a Capitano.
We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
Mm-hmm. In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse,
Maybe
and
she
a whole
knows.
bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Raehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis.
Tholindis?
What's the matter?
Just after He called out thy name.
Granddaughter. Flinders.
Regrets?
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancée of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerear's fragment also contains some of Thelindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Thelindis was still around, Rerear appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Thelindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Connorians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
The cause of immortality.
Yeah, just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerear might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right, then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar.
Yeah, we almost got killed.
At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with.
Why are you supposed to be yelling with the fucker?
Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now.
Here they
Stay
come.
safe, everyone. Dismissed.
Here they come to enter. Where is he? Where is he? Where is Alberto's brother? Okay, that's Flint's.
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
Late.
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info.
Just discuss with Flint's?
Okay, why is my username being, shit?
Sure, Uncle Varka. You previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the wild hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion.
Okay. Had to make sure.
But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the wild hunt had already occurred in Notcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerear had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Notcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They made a bet.
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsfartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
I swear, if we're not going to see him in a little more action, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed. Oh, this? I did this a long time ago, my friends. In fact, I think it was the first week. Should I be calling her out? Let's think.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds flames.
And that's how you think she got her powers.
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Which explains a lot of things. It explains quite a bit of things, because if you take a look at her ends and one sort of quest in Fontaine, it tells you a lot. It pretty much connects you to like Conway. What happened to those kids? Also, it pretty much connects them in some way. How does it connect? That happened like a long ass time. I don't know.
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Your hands.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I've gradually come to understand.
How do you do?
Take the so-called Crimson Moon.
Zoe.
In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss.
Noted.
You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
That's great. It's nice.
Oh, sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
I'm doing well.
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters.
Pretty much doing the 6.1 story archon quest. Streaming has been a little bit shitty today. Oh, my internet. But also like doing one computer and a bunch of other things. Yeah.
Does that mean that
Otherwise,
Conrians
do well.
were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the Abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty.
Unfortunately, sorry, I think I know what you're going to ask. And for no, I have hair. I have hair. It's just the headphones. And not be. Oh no. I assume it was. I assume it was.
Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence.
Like, I really like how we get a lot of knowledge from, like, between Conria and with the name. Like, it was not a pain when we, you know, pretty much first met her, and we pretty much went through, like, a whole set of archon quests, or, like, set of country or nation, before we learned it from, to this truth. And it's really, instead of more and more of a character, they really try to make her, but, and it's really good, and it's the best how you said it with a story.
When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait.
That was fast.
I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody, correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
So that's a connection to her.
Then let's get started.
I mean, to be fair, that's more powerful you in a case.
What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
1, 2, 3, hello.
Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Paranhari, also known as Leobranto Inamorato.
English?
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
It's my man. Mike and I pick it up.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
Hello. Shit, that's, like a hope? Like, finding headphones with a mic is just, like, a little bit difficult at this. But also, just now. Yeah, and, like, it's pretty much good. I just have to, like, maybe speak a lot, but...
The Crimson Moon Sages looked beyond
I don't know.
this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?"
Sheesh.
Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon.
I do.
The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
Pretty much like action anime. Like I even do like a One Piece as well. Like I'm really trying to get like catch up on Demon Slayer, since the movie came out not some time ago. But also like trying to catch up on some more anime as well. That hurts.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
No.
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death.
You know, I'm thinking like we just saw Soin old like whole friend back in the day. If you did not do whole quest, would it still show you? And that's another thing. Like you have to get all the way through here, and it's a whole lot for this. And for which arc, I'm pretty much in the middle of like Soul Village arc. Like it's more like half the way, and I've this seen the first movie of Demon Slayer. Man, we go good though. I have to say, Mutua is a dick. Like I'm just like, why you? I don't know, but also you can never put Inosuke down.
In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open, so I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
And don't worry, we got this. If you want any treasure, just let me know, and I might be able to get it out for you. Just saying, you may never know.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
For one piece, ooh. like I skipped a arc for a friend because he wanted to do it in that specific sense, and I didn't see that specific arc. I'm the one I'm when they're in the sky, so Scapia. I think that was it. I wasn't watching the English dub. Like I'm just saying, like how One Piece has still continues, like still cross out of everything else. You gotta give the creator some credit. You gotta give the creator some credit, including like how well he was the world or everything else, and still makes the fight quite entertaining. Here you go.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Mistress of the 7 hues of ages past, Great Mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the 2 realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Deadly. That's pretty much a 7. Like, it's pretty much a 7-star character, but it's from like this one cartoon or like anime about a phantom thief.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
It's pretty much like it's pretty much and that guy's a phantom thief, but more purple than anything else. It may look like a similar, but it kind of is.
But also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
I love Soa, Sanji, even Usopp because he's always. Like, in a lot of cases, he always pulls out the dub in one way or another. With his tricks and trickery. Including Luffy, too. Only impose, something. Good lord. If you're not skilled... If you're not afraid of Arlecchino, you'll be now. Good lord. I wonder if she's gonna have an element, when Columbine is gonna get an element. Oh. Hopefully that was... Yeah, it's like pictures. But man, this is scary as fuck. Yeah, internet sucks. Sanji, Soa, Usopp, and Luffy. That's pretty much the 4 ones. Like, it always goes back and forth. And don't worry, my internet sucks too. Hello?
Hey, look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right?
No, I don't think so.
Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
We're going to die.
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
He is also a really cool character. Like, he's always like that, just that one guy who's just like, yeah, I'll build it. Looks like there's only one way through here.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Haimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
Well, sign up, I'll have your sub. Let's get fucking going.
By the way, Kalamina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Don't know, yeah, I don't think we need to count. Hey, set up. I have the team I need. Or the team I'm going to be useful today. Yeah. Hello. Goodbye.
Commit to memory. Ha! Yeah.
Probably needs a heal, just in case. Da, 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 da. I caught him out, and he has to come into the fight, like this fight, another way.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Oh, interesting. Hi. Say cheese.
Stand with me. This may hurt a little.
And he's dead. I shouldn't have done that. I should have not done that. Do do do. Oh shit! Wow. Noted. You could have told me that. But man, say what you will about Genshin, and they have moments. They have like undefined scary moments. Do you about go up?
Stand with me.
Internet, beat it. Be a little chill today, please.
Roll.
Nowhere to run.
This may hurt a little.
Bye. Pressure. Give me money. I wonder if this is gonna be upgraded. When actually you're supposed Dude, do you have a Discord? I mean, obviously, if you're coming with it, you're gonna add me. Pretty much is just chocolate edited. Here we go. Give me a sec. Walk with me. Game, I told you to walk with me. Stream in the morning, never. Like, it should be just chocolate head. Data privacy, Discord user data. Sponsor content, profiles, base server, my account. Shit. There we go. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna do this. Well, I was trying to add it, but there's the username for me, just in case. There we go. That way, my username sucks too, and that's what Discord name at the Baileys. Just please know I'm not in the mood to buy any art at the moment. So the interesting moon mode is up in the sky.
For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
You think we wouldn't?
I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Oh.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
Okay. Great. One, two. Okay, and those are and that little gunk from the chasm. That is the little gunk Like, what I...
Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Okay. That is from a chasm, which... What I can say is, like, pretty much everything is connected in one form or another. And that's a lot. Like, it's gonna be hard to do for a lot of people.
Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. You think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Thalindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
Hello?
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Thalindis? Is that Rere's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
I don't know. Didn't never previous mention.
Oh yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable.
Yeah?
Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest.
I literally thought Colin Bennett was Renee's Beyonce. I literally thought of that.
For me, of all people,
When
to
we
be
would go
here
think about it.
investigating the
Oh,
mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence or something more?
Hmm. I mean, it just keeps adding more and more, like, things for, like, when we are in pretty much third or... It's just a whole lot of, like, be able to connect all of this is just a thing of itself.
The Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Hello. Hi. Bye. Game. Game. Game.
Again.
Game. Oh, hi. Hello. Welcome back. Genshin has been totally dead. Thank you.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking...
Unlocking what?
If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Huh. Interesting. What is a better question? Think about you, did you miss me? Sorry, just a lot of things, but Thank you, and I should rather.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Okay. Outsider.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
You mean, the sibling?
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Yeah, gonna step into a butt of death. Thank you. Oh. How nice. Ah! Help! Abyss of feathers.
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
At first, they did seem like not too powerful, but until you get to like this stuff like this. Ooh, shit.
That must be the iridescent moon's marrow. Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
No, you don't say. Oh, great. Any minute, I hate you guys.
Into the wind. Judgment is upon us.
Come on, baby, come on.
Stand condemned.
Come on, baby, come on, come on.
Repentance is due.
Thank you.
This way.
Well then, hopefully I don't die. Up. Okay, who's up for this?
Stand with me.
You two.
Everyone move in.
The wind knows me. Tip as one with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
I mean, not much, but... Is how much? Okay, internet, chill. Internet, please.
Hey! Our bond is strong. This may hurt a little.
Yeah, she's a little bit too far, but please no. Ah, great. And a dose.
We're so close.
Hello, big guy.
Everyone hold hands. Stand with me. I'll settle this.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Stand condemned.
Come on, baby, come on, alright? Shite. There we go. Now let's heal before we die. Just in case. Here we go. 3 for the +1, Grandma. Now can I have it? So, good marrow, and there's the evil marrow.
We finally did it!
The iridescent moon's marrow, still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. Yeah. That was quick. Ugh.
It's so cold.
Ew. You hear something?
Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in, but I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo.
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh, it sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Maybe this is Constantino?
She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright, time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
Honey. If Arlecchino is not dead.
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel.
Oh.
Well, escape is an option.
The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart! Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked!
What are you waiting for?
For a second, I legit thought they were trying to go back. I legit thought they were going to try to go back. Good thing that did not happen.
Oh, we made it! Is that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
If I can purify the Abyss of power, then maybe.
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
So now there are 3 gods of moon. Apparently we are one.
Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
Oh shit, was the 3rd.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this.
That because,
Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
don't push it too hard.
It's okay.
But now, fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina, they're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, You've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rerir, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
Let us know next time you need a hand.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Man, try not to get killed. A nation that doesn't exist. Quest has been completed.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
Okay, in the other way. I see, yeah. Over there, the statue all the way over there. I do have to say, I really like the first part. Here we go. Get a wish. Act 4. We kind of spin one through them. I mean, I know it was Sparkle and I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, okay. It's like this. Okay, like Act 3, like it opens up the gate new immediately. It opens the gate new immediately. Like, but it just leaves a lot of questions and answers. Which for this, I do have to say, I do have to agree. And it's a really nice one, as well. And also, let's get to polling. I need to know how many polls I have left. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 55, yeah, 55, 56, 57, nope. Time to go after. Okay, the better question is, what I want a con for you is a better question. I mean, this is involving the, okay, that's nice. I mean, I can make stone statues, but that's about it. Okay. Bio, Arlecchino. When death is further enhanced by increased 100%, and in addition, Arlecchino interruption is increased when she performs no more charge attacks when happening the masculine rate. Probably her. I mean, as much as I have, I would have their weapons. You have it because it looks fantastic on you with a. And yours is being hit on by Shao. It is what it is. I wish there was another. But since we have a little bit of time, I do want to take a gander at where it starts. Oh, moons extra. So let's go ahead and get
Imagine, if you can believe it, a whole other world within this universe. In that world, people found supreme bliss in what can best be described as lucid dreams. Reality became blurred, or rather, redefined. But outside of their flawless reality, the problems of the material world remained. And in the end, now they form part of the Mage's collection.
The mage once tried to form a world from things she had gleaned in her eclectic experience. But as the calm observer, she never found that spark of inspiration to bring everything together. Before fate caught up to the wandering mage, she paid one more visit to her wise and learned friends. She learned much during their time together, and although she did not find the answer, her loneliness faded away in time. But as she and her friends crafted other wondrous worlds together, she finally realized the missing piece in the world she dreamed of creating. A vibrant, captivating protagonist. The glorious traveler and their impeccable companion were the perfect candidates. She was filled with hope. The lucid dream of a lost civilization was built anew, and the mage's vast collection now had a world to call home. After sojourning for so long, it was time for her to leave lest the destruction catch up with her. And in any case, a new story had now begun.
Okay. Well, like we can interchange that. But you know, why not? And actually, since we like we can pretty much interchange them. It's not that bad. Just be able to customize you yourself is pretty nice. Love that fade. Okay, what I do in the hell? What I do in the hell? Good. Skin tone. No. And not many. I mean, difficult to say all of that, but sad news is pretty much clipping. I mean, it's not so all, but it's clipping. Eh.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon. Sincerest greetings,
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
No.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Okay.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
Sincerest greetings, traveler in Paimon.
I mean, it's pretty much interchangeable, so. $69 for 20. What name should I give them again? Name of the game should follow some service, yada. Try to get used to the overlay kit lab to. Why, hello, though. I'm trying to blink. How about Leo? Yeah, pretty much. I would say that they didn't give you. Yay! Finally. Hello. Oh, what are people here? Huh? Interesting. Popular pages. Isekai Showdown. Huh. Which battle? And there's all the pretty much games that challenges. Huh. And oh, action. Styles party. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I just saw them like no. So 2 stars everything else while the 3 stars are nothing. Skill tones, absolutely nothing. Pupils. Okay. Ooh, nice. Now this is pretty much when I have like freaking in it out. Nice. Now where can I buy them? And of course we do not have them. Go phone. Okay. Yep. Maybe in the future. Okay. You. I completely have checked this. Okay. Interesting enough. Combats. Complete 2 different Wonderland stages. Yada yada. And all that. Components. Make 10 odds. Custom template for possible lobby once. In a little bit. In the future. In a little bit. You. Oh. Gee, thanks. I hope. Well, it is a 4-star after all. Chronicles. You. Pushable. Wait. I have to buy. Give it time, Zoe. Give it time. I may have to stream. Like I just made that word and it's a try on. I say give it time. They have wishes. Ugh. Proceed to customize the correct mannequin of the female archetypes. Every 10 O's is at least guaranteed a 3-star model. I see. This is 4 stars. Well, we can pretty much give if anyone is so kind. Yeah, right. Oh, where's... Right, that's short. But passes, fuck that. I have no cash on me, my friend, my pal. Of course. I thought I had one. Apparently not. Okay. Now that's trip. As a Wonderland, Pocket Ninja, Female Version, and then the key. So I'm gonna be about 8,000 for the whole trip. I mean, to be fair, you at least get volume, so that's at least something. Is it the 4th set? Most likely, you pretty much get all of this. Fickless gloves look good. Fucking lord, I need that. Damn, I forgot how good some of the articles are. Good lord. Ascension effects. And this is probably the most basic. This, good lord. Good fucking lord. Playing or editing? Huh. Very witchcrafty. If I do just say so myself. Grab some terms. Agree. No save. Import save. Go new save. Upload. Notice. I agree. I wait. Nothing. Oh. Minimum specifics. So what time? New tab. Custom tab. Huh. I guess that's where you can create your own games, so to speak. Do I have anything? Okay, so what's this? Speed boost guy. They really go for the Halloween vibe, which I do agree. I do agree. Say, Zoe, what do you play Genshin? Oh, wait, yeah, I'm just wondering what you think about this new system they have. One where you can pretty much correct pretty much anything. Hell. What's up? Opposite losing frenzy in the door. Shut out. Mix drinks like a pour. Keep customers happy. Which is I cannot speak today. What is wrong with me? Like this is pretty much like war blocks in some cases, but a little more insensitive. Oh, I mean, Boeing. I pretty much have to like try out some ideas. So single player, action adventure, couple of challenges. I need to pretty much play soccer. Huh. Mining simulator, great. Bridge paddle. Ooh, that's interesting. Crossbar cart. Couple challenges. I guess that pretty much the like and dislike ratio. That sucks. I pretty much okay, what did I see? No deal. No deal. It's a really good night, man. In particular, something say. Add 5 stations to your favorites. Make a wish. If I have the tools for it. Okay. Okay. This is pretty much Primal James. This is the other side of things where you buy is a different topic of thing, but it's still pretty much the same fucking thing. I do want it. Experience 2020. I mean, they have this. Noted. Hmm. I'm pretty sure that we said is like at the 400 mark. Or like in a couple of hours, give or take. Damn, yeah, it's a try on for 30 days. I mean, I must wait, use it, but I've been waiting until I'm gonna get those. Pants, shoes, yada yada. Got a hat. Fuck that. If I get fingerless gloves, I'm not gonna take them off. Ooh. Bike back. Extra items, just in case. Emotes. Must be with that other thing. Alright. Huh. Like they... Oops. Wrong one. Okay, so... Like, I'm not seeing how you could realistically get some of the like, I'm not seeing how you could realistically actually get some of the no, that's not it. Complete 5 matches, complete 3 different worlds. Huh. Make 30 oats. Kinda sucks. I mean, to be fair, it's what they are trying to do. Okay. I see what they're going for, but... let's see whether or not it's can be a really popular or not. I don't know. Okay, so interesting enough to say the least. Now, the one thing I want to see is like how you gonna get the items or like say power gems. How you gonna get these? Because if it's this thing, it's gonna be kind of bad. Facial makeup and yada yada. Wait a minute. Remove in 39 days. Okay, so you can pretty much get those. So that's one way. And that looks dead. Make photos. Okay, so like I know I'm doing a lot of things, but EXP. I wonder how many content creators have really delved into this. Complete any one of the following. Achieve win 1 star 0 when complete any stage. Rank 55 always top 1000 in the leaderboard of any stage once. Or ultimate achievement in any stage once. I mean, complete one of the any of the ones, so and complete different stages, cosmic ones, and yada yada. Again, my thing is like those premium gems, so to speak. Well, that's interesting to say the least. Luna, yada yada yada. You, this, that, and a third. Yeah. Ah, cosmic community for allies, basic functions. The shop. My minister survey. Why is probably something of this face, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to like play a game or two, like possibly in a little bit of a while, but that's is probably gonna do for this stream right here. And that's probably gonna be doing it. And we have to say the story for Genshin is gonna be on something. Like up and coming next is probably gonna be really into something like it's probably gonna add like a couple of things. Like I'm gonna be excited like what's going to happen with Caliban, especially with Wenwu. Like we do see what it like some like innate retrospect is in a motive in one story too, but we don't get the full picture. And maybe we shall see that, but I also doubt it. Like it's gonna be something about that. But with that, let's find someone to raid today. And if you have someone I can raid to, please speak or forever hold a peace. I don't say anything, so happy we paid. Happy wait, Potnik. Who's gonna play Power Watch Simulator 2? If that's alright with everyone in chat. Does anyone? So let's do that. Ray Botnik. There we go. And good thing in the end, the way Owen just got out of hand, so. But no one think about it for coming. But I do have to say, like, it's gonna be really interesting for what's going to happen next. It's probably gonna be interesting, like what's gonna happen next with, and with the rest of the story might play out. It's gonna be a thing or two. Ah, yes. I forgot about that. Nah, just my little coins. Anyway, I shall see y'all next time. Stay lucky. Keep on standing.